Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Pokemon Go in Sokcho. People from all over the motherfucking world are coming to this little tiny obscure town in the middle of fucking nowhere, basically, to play this game without maps. We don't give a fuck about no maps. We don't need no maps. We don't like maps. We don't even know how to read maps, okay? So we don't need them. All we care is that we can catch tons and tons of Magikarp and Psyduck. Oh my god. And you will find them. I'm not kidding about that. This is the real deal McCoy. This is the fish pond. If you want to catch water Pokemon, you come to Sokcho. Anyway, thank you for joining me for another retarded ass video. If you haven't clicked to another video already, then I gotta say you probably have the endurance of something. You have endurance, all right? And we're gonna pick up this Psyduck here for 200 plus XP. I always have the lucky eggs going. You know, don't be a plebeian, okay? Spend money on this game, alright? You don't want to go into this half-assed, you know, taking 100 fucking thousand years to pick up one level after getting to level 20. No, Jack. You want to get the real deal shit, okay? Pick up some lucky eggs. It's not that expensive. You can pick up a pack of 24 for pretty cheap. I don't know, maybe like $3, and you're good to go for like, I don't know, maybe 12 hours of play. And you're gonna level up super fast. And also, please, if you're in a small town like Sokcho, well, Sokcho is small by Korean standards anyway. If you're in a place like this with not too many Pokestops, please buy the Pokeballs. Don't be a plebeian and just walk around one little loop around the town. Be a mensch, be a real goy, and get the fucking Pokeballs off the shop. I'm not kidding about that. That's what you need to do. Because if I hadn't purchased any Pokeballs during my whole time in Sokcho, I would be spending most of my time just walking around the beach in a loop, picking up Pokeballs. That's boring, that's lame. Get out and explore. Like in this video, I'm actually going to be hitting the streets of Sokcho, playing Pokemon Go. Now, granted, by the beach, you know, there ain't too much shit over there. Well, I mean, by the beach, there's lots of stuff. But outside of the beach, there's not a lot of stuff. Not too many Pokemon to catch by comparison, but you get to see the world, and that's part of the game. It's not just like sitting down and crouching by a Pokestop for a while. Maybe for a little while if you want to take a break. But if that's your main play style, to just hang around a couple Pokestops, why don't you just hang yourself, okay? Because this game is about the real deal McCoy shit and getting out there and exploring the world. Sokcho is a beautiful city, and Korea is a beautiful country. Yeah, sure, there's some annoying shit, like people bump into you sometimes, but in Sokcho, you don't have the tons of fucking people bumping into you and being rude. You can actually get out and explore the world in this wonderful little tiny cove of the world. Terribly ineloquent today. My balls are getting broken right now, but I am gonna get this Krabby. I'm not trespassing. See, I'm behind the line. So don't call the police on me. I ain't done shit. But he runs away! He just runs away after one toss! Like, kiss my ass. Anyway, we're gonna go a little bit more towards the, I believe this is the bus area, by the Aerodactyl Hotel. We're gonna pick up a Magikarp. Super easy to pick up Magikarp, even at level 24. But, I've had Magikarp run away on me sometimes, which is really weird, and also kind of rage-inducing. Because a Magikarp, you know, you have to get 400 of them to get a Gyarados. It should be at least a guaranteed catch, alright? 1 or 2 Pokeballs at the most, please. And there's a nice throw on the Polyswag. I'm gonna pick him up, I think, especially with a Great Ball. I don't know why I'm using a Great Ball. Maybe it's because I'm a plebeian and I forgot to buy Pokeballs, but I think actually I think I am gonna pick up some Pokeballs right now from the shop, and I could show you how that works. Not that it takes a fucking genius to figure it out, but if my fat fingers can actually... I gotta get rid of some potions. And that's another thing. I'm not really a battler. I'm not a fighter. You know, I believe in peace and love and all that hippie bullshit. Okay, so I'm not much of a fighter at this point. So I like to catch Pokemon mostly. So I could toss out those potions and get some Pokeballs. 800 Pokecoins for a bunch of fucking Pokeballs. That's so good. That's so cheap. Spend the money, people. Don't be a plebeian. And speaking of plebeians, we're gonna get a useless Ekans. Yeah, I know what you're all about, Ekans. You piece of shit. You look like shit. You look like a coiled up fucking piece of Barney shit. Barney the fucking dinosaur shit. Well, guess what, buddy? I don't love you and you don't love me, so get in the Pokeball. And also, we're gonna pick up a Weedle. And I gotta say, the Weedles are hard to catch, kind of, because Pokemon, when they come out, they stand at different ranges. Like a Ponyta will be way over, and you have to give it give the ball a really good toss. But Weedles are all up in your face suddenly, and so doing a curveball is really, really awkward. Oh, and we're gonna pick up a Pikachu, and this is a garbage Pikachu. He's literally next to the trash. Pikachu, you belong in the trash. Let me tell you something. Most overrated Pokemon ever. But if I'm 100% honest, you know, I talk big game, but I love Pikachu. I love you, Pikachu, and that's why you're gonna get in the Pokeball. Get in there. Ja, la fitta. And boom, we got that Pikachu. You ain't nothing. You ain't nothing, Pikachu. So easy. Let's see. Are we gonna look at his stats here? At some point. Yeah, kind of not too interesting. Although it is an extra large Pikachu. 95 kilograms. And it has Thunder, so that's cool. That's cool, I guess. We're gonna pick up a Pidgey. I love Pidgey. And here's why I love Pidgey. Pidgey can evolve with only 12 candies. So you can pick up Pidgeys very easily. You could pick up a Pidgey and... Oh! Well, I guess I'm not picking up a Pidgey because it just fucking runs away. And anyway, here's a hotel at the Cartoon Motel Gym. This is actually a pretty cool place to stay. It's a love hotel. You know it is because of all the sort of fancy lighting and the mirrors and the porn on the TV. Okay, but it's a great place to stay. It's cheap, and you can catch Pokemon from your bed. Yeah, I know I went on this tangent about, like, not being a fat fuck and actually getting outside, but let's be honest, after 12 hours of Pokemon catching, you want to take a break. But maybe you still want to catch Pokemon. So you can just lay in your bed, and if you're one of the lucky people with a room in proximity to one of those Pokestops, well, I gotta say, Captain, your ship's sailing. And here's another Cupid entrance gym, I guess. Pretty strong Dragonite, and even stronger Dragonite. Man, that person was at level 31? They must be living there. They must be living there. There's no way visitors just go there and are level 31. Breaking my balls, Jack. Breaking my balls. Anyway, we're gonna pick up this Pokemon. Shouldn't put up too much of a fight. No, sir. Yep. Easy as pie. Easy as chocolate pie, baby. And we're gonna head on over... Oh! An Oddish? I love Oddish. It's so cute. It's so cute. And if you go on the Pokemon website, there's a Pokemon Sprite Fusion website. If you go on there, you can make some pretty terrifying combinations with Oddish and other Pokemon. Just turns every Pokemon into like this green-haired, fucking blue-skinned freak of nature. Aerodactyl is sort of an interesting combination. And we're going to get a Zubat. We're on sort of one of the main roads now of Sokcho. I think it's connected directly to the highway. It's by the express bus terminal. Surprisingly, quite a few Pokemon on there. But nothing special. I've never had anything special spawn along the road, unfortunately. It's kind of disappointing. You have to be around, like, really populated areas, or areas with a lot of cell phone or foot traffic to find anything interesting. Kind of breaks my balls a little bit, but it's no matter, Jack. We're still having a good time up in this bitch. And there's the Buddha statue. It's sort of strange. You have to be on the opposite side of the street to trigger the Pokestop, I think. Yeah, it's sort of weird, but the Pokestops are like switched or something. I don't know if they've corrected it at this point now. This was a while ago, but you can actually tag both Pokestops if you're on one side of the street. But you might have to walk into traffic a little bit to trigger them. Actually, don't do that. It's really, really dumb, especially in Korea, where people, shall we say, are a little bit more liberal with their driving techniques. That's just the nicest way I could put that. But we're going to get the Pokestop. We got some Pokeballs and a Revive. Not that I'll ever use the Revive, but whatever. It's all good. And see? We're almost in range of the bull statue, the Nonghyap bull. Actually, a really beautiful statue. Take a picture of that shit if you ever visit it. It's kind of neat. So, I'm trying to get in range of this. Ah, and there we go. I got some balls. Good. Not that I need any, because I got plenty of my own, if you know what I'm saying. Of course, I am referring to my testicles. Now we're going to go down to that weird... Oh, what's this? What's this? Ooh, come on. Oh, it's an Oddish. Come on, Oddish. Well, the good thing is that the Oddish might be a good Oddish because it hatched from an egg. An egg Pokemon... Now, don't quote me, boy, because I ain't said shit, but egg Pokemon generally have better IVs than wild Pokemon. But this one is garbage, so we're going to send it to the glue factory. I'm still not really sure what happens to these Pokemon when they're sent away, but whatever. Well, I don't give a shit. And we're going to catch a Zubat. And this is what I was talking about before. I had to throw that Pokeball so hard to hit that Zubat. Jeez. Zubat? More like Zoo Fat, am I right, guys? Anyway, we got the Zubat. I wish these Zubat evolved with a lower candy requirement, because, oh boy, I'd get a lot of experience if that were the case. As a garbage moveset, garbage Pokemon, I should send it to the glue factory, but I'm a lazy fuck. Now we're going to spin this weird statue that's by the E-Mart. And I got 4 Pokeballs this time. Very nice, very nice. So even if you buy Pokeballs, obviously it's still a good idea to, you know, pick up some Pokeballs on the way. And we're checking on the egg progress here. I'm getting pretty close to hatching my 10-kilometer egg. I wonder what that is. Ooh, and there's a Weedle over there. Oh, giddy up, cowboy. You can't ride this horse, but you can get inside my balls, bitch. Brr. Easy as pie. Weedle was caught. Oh, and this is so delicious, because this is an Aerodactyl. It just came out of nowhere. I have no idea where this Aerodactyl came out of, but we's catching it. Alright, it's going in the Pokeball. I don't care how long it takes. And, let me tell you something. These legendary, pseudo-legendary Pokemon, they take a while to catch. These motherfuckers, they take a while. But we're gonna take our sweet time trying to go for those great and excellent shots, but I ain't used to catching these too much, so it's a little tricky for me. As you can see, I'm still trying to sort of get a handle on the exact distance and power that I need to get a hold of this. But this is America. We're going to do what we do. You can see the E-Mart there. By the way, you should always shop at E-Mart because they have delicious frozen pizzas. And when I first came to Korea a few years ago, they didn't even have frozen pizzas. In America, I'm so spoiled for frozen pizzas. There's so many frozen pizzas, but in Korea, they ain't got shit. Probably because they don't have ovens. But, well, I mean, some people have ovens, but it's not ubiquitous like in America. Anyway, sue me. And we're going to get this guy. Thank you, Korean man, for letting it land on your hip and magically helping me catch it. Aerodactyl is 69 HP, dude! 69! Okay, well, anyway. It's a shame, but this Aerodactyl is just... It's just no good. I already have a better Aerodactyl anyway, but I do like that Hyper Beam. I love Hyper Beam. I think that's the strongest move in the game, actually. There's a Drowsy over there. Do I want that Drowsy? No, fuck that Drowsy. Alright, well, that's it. Level 24, shitty Pokemon that we caught today. Not making very good progress. All in all, it's a terrible episode. But if you want to catch more Pokemon action, feel free to subscribe to someone who can't talk. Who can't fucking talk. Anyway, see you later.